Alright, so Lions TV, this is Chat and Chit from a service station somewhere on the M1. Out today, absolutely blinding day out, as always, away trips with the headmaster that is Dan Goodwin, who runs the channel. My next door neighbour who drove us up there, what a shift he's put in today. Props to Adam, and he's, I say, keep it on the download, but he is a Liverpool fan, but he really did enjoy himself today. So props to him. He's definitely earned a beer when we get back. And then my cousin's tagged along. You've seen Jay a couple of times. It's been a half decent day all round. I mean, I just sum that up. I think started off a little bit bitty. Both teams weren't really doing too much, sort of edging each other out. I think they had a little bit of joy down our right hand side. I think that pretty much down to, I think it was an unbalanced starting 11 for me. Jed had like this little floaty role again, and Malon Romeo was basically on his own again on the right hand side. When we had the ball on the left, I think Skalak played really well for 60 minutes, but he's definitely not fit. He lost his legs a bit, and then when they had the ball, Thompson was drifting over to the right to try and take out that space, and it was just a little edging out period. And I think we got into the game. Skalak came into the game. Jed came in the game. Tom had done a few good bits, and then out of nowhere they get this shot from 20 something yards. Bart's make a really good save. They had a couple of corners, and then we started imposing ourselves on the game again. I think a little period again when they looked really shaky. Their crowd were very quiet, which made me laugh when they started singing. We forgot that you were here, when it was like about 30 of their fans singing, and the rest of the ground was pretty silent. But Smith, for me, ball in the box. I think it was. It came out of the left. It was either Murray Wallace, Jed Wallace, or Skalak. But the ball come in the box. It's gone over the centre half's head. He's got enough space in there. He's headed it back to where the goalkeeper's come from, and the goalkeeper, to be fair, made an absolute terrific save. But you've got to score them. I think that 1-0 at half time would have been pretty decent. Then Thompson has a chance about 2 minutes later. Top corner, left foot, half volley, brilliant save, superb save. If that goes in, I think you're looking at goalkeeping saying should have done better, but he's made a really good save. So we're going to the second half, looking like we're a bit on top. Williams has probably scored our goal of the season pretty much. We don't score goals like that. Jed's against Swansea was decent. Today, Williams was absolutely superb. And I think that's what frustrates me with him. I've always loved Williams, always defended him. But I think you look at his goal there, he should score more of them. 25 yards out. He did it against Derby last year, I think. He pinged it, it's gone straight in the corner, no chance, goalkeeper, bang. Then Smith gets an header from a free kick. Again, kind of a free header, and he just scuffs it, it goes wide. Should be 2-0, and then eventually we started running out of legs. They did put in a shift. We started running out of legs, and we're screaming and saying like, "We need legs, we need legs, we need legs." And I was saying it to everyone. Everyone around us saying it. They have a 5-minute spell there on top. Didn't really put Bart under too much pressure, but they're putting our centre halves under pressure. Putting their bodies on the line, and then from a corner, about 15 minutes left, ball comes in. Murray Wallace gets beaten near post. Can't do anything about that. The goalkeeper, I think, should have defended that a little bit better. And it brings the legs on. And again, we had another little burst. We had a little spell where, again, they started getting nervous the last 5 minutes. Bradshaw comes on. Bodvarsson did all right. Again, I still think he's got to do more. Smith today, everyone's talks about an impact sub. He had his chance today to really put something on the game, and it just didn't work for him. I think it took him 31 minutes to win a header. Then he won about 5 or 6 in a row, was counting. In the second half again, he lost his legs. Bradshaw comes on, starts stretching it. Jed come into his own. Jed started flagging. I think you look at that, you say take a point before the game. If you look on chances alone, we're probably disappointed we come away again from a away game and not won. This is a slow process. We've got to build and build bit by bit. Peter O'Mara, if you haven't signed up for the Patreon yet, Peter O'Mara's got a really good podcast to start us off about the origins, and he said like he believes there's a good chance that in 3 years we could do that. I don't see why not if we keep building. We can mix it with anyone if you get a good run. And I think it's basically take a pick out of an hat, because anyone can just turn it on, get consistent, and have their chance. So why not us? We've got to look at it and think, well, we've got to believe, and why not? We've got January transfer window. We've got a summer now with Rout can really put his stamp on it, and well, we'll see how it goes. I think you go from start at 11. I think Bob didn't have really much to do today, but did what he had to do. Came really well. Romeo bit exposed a little bit. I think today was a little bit different. He looked bad going forward, not defending, but he was exposed 2-on-1 a lot. But he's going forward. I think he made a few mistakes. Pearce and Cooper were solid, really solid at the back. Did everything they had to deal with coming in the box. They did really well. Murray Wallace again a couple of times. I think he just gets exposed with pace, but he put some really good balls in the box when he got forward. And he's another one. He went flip reverse like Romeo. He looked really good going forward, and on the back foot he didn't look too good at all. Malumbi tidy, didn't really stand out, but does the simple things really well. Again, Williams blocked, knows where he's got to be, kept it simple. Scores his goal, ping, good performance, but again, I think where his age, he's lost his legs a little bit at the end, but solid. Thompson buzzed around, good little bits here and now. You're asking him to do a lot when he's under cover, the right wing, but he did all right. Nothing against spectacular, but they were worried. I think they were worried more about him last year. It looked like they stuck a couple of people on him. Jed buzzing around. Yuri Skalak did really well until he lost his legs, as I said. Smith, a couple of good chances. I think that he's got to win more headers for me, and then the substitutes come in with legs, and it's as you were. I think they come on just buzz around their players. I think they're number 7. They're like Villa, Belner, and I don't know they're number 7, but they're like those little small guys that just really cause havoc, and they did at times. But I thought we dealt with Jukovic quite well. But we roll on now to the next one. So overall, I think point before kick-off, great, but I'm signing out saying I'm disappointed, and I think the man next to me, I think he'd say something about that. I think we were saying in the car up, weren't we? You'd take a point before kick-off.
Yes, you would have done.
After that,
yeah, on reflection, make chances. We should have won it. Wasn't clinical. Looked very leggy towards the end.
Yeah, I was saying, I was screaming. I've said it there. I was screaming, legs. We need legs. We need legs. And that coincided with that 5-minute period where they had a spell, but not really put us under pressure. And they get from a corner. We should be with our team. We set up. We should be defending that. And again, Murray Wallace sees himself as centre half, and he's just got beat near post, just out jumped for the ball.
To be fair, mate, the game should have been done and dusted. Anyway, I ain't shitting on the Chit parade.
No, it's good.
I'm worried the battery's going to go. That's all.
Oh well, that's always a worry with me, innit? I chat Chit for fun. I should really get paid for this, and I'll be a professional chatting chitter. But I'm only joking. See you next time, guys. Try and have a good weekend, and that's me off. Come on, you lines.